Let's get it, y'all. Rise and grind, man. Today's a beautiful day. We're here in DC. Got a job going in Alexandria, and today I just wanna talk about my testimony and just tell you a little bit about what I've been through. You know, my life has been a movie. It feels like I think everybody's life's a movie, but I guess I'll start in high school. So in high school, uh, high school was a trying time for me because I always wanted to be a freshman on varsity because my brother was a freshman on varsity in Woodbridge at Potomac. So when I went to his game when I was a kid, I was like, yeah, I need to be doing that. And so whatever he did, I just always tried to do. And so now fast forward to my freshman year, I'm on varsity, and it's kind of like a dream. But at the same time, I'm like, oh, I already planned for this. So I'm putting in the work every day as a freshman, and it evolved. I'm gonna go fast forward, but basically my high school career was really dope. I was able to break records. I was able to pretty much do anything I wanted to do, and that's a good and bad thing. So when you're able to do whatever you want to do, kinda, and I mean like people just a little bit more lenient because you're whatever star quarterback, star whatever, and then also my parents weren't that strict. So 15, I'm able to be out till whenever, and that just progressed over time, and it all ends up on me because I made the choices to you know I wanted to party a lot, and I wasn't realizing that partying can wait. I really should have been locking in on the football and schooling, but I wasn't because I was still really good at football without putting in crazy amount of work, and school was really easy because it was just easy to me, and I wasn't challenging myself. So I should have been in like governor school or something. So you know, high school happens, senior year now, and the past 3 years I have been making the wrong decisions. I'm not working out. I'm not putting in the work that real D1 athletes do. So guess what? I'm not a D1 athlete. I lost my scholarship. That was like so just crazy low point. And the day I lost my scholarship, I became angry at the world, and I actually was already mad at the world because I felt like a lot of people were out to get me in high school, and they were. I dealt with an AD who literally would harass me every day, literally, and I had a principal who was best friends with the AD, so she didn't give a fuck for real, and she should never be a principal again for real, but and he should never be allowed to work in schools, but that's a whole nother topic. So again, I lost my scholarship, and I went down this path of just hating everything, and I just told myself, you know what, maybe God wants me to be a criminal. So I kind of just switched my whole mentality, and I activated a different side of me. And for 4 or 5 years, it was nothing but getting in trouble. I got a freshman year. I ended up going to University of Virginia at Wise. I didn't want to play college football at all. When I lost my scholarship, I said I'm fucking done with that, and because it's too many politics, I actually lost my scholarship, and the coach next year got a DUI, so it was all good. But um, so lost my scholarship, and my freshman year at UVA Wise, I didn't go to class at all. The coach told me before I got there that I could do whatever I want as long as I play. That's the wrong thing to say to me. And so I did whatever I wanted. I didn't go to class. I had a point 0.4 my first semester. I got an assault charge my first semester. Um, and that assault charge was ridiculous. Like, the dude came to my dorm, wanted to fight. Bro, it's a bad decision, dog. And so, ended up in Wise for 2 years because I was stuck out there. Because my parents wouldn't come to get me. They couldn't. We just lost the house. The bank took it. And the people I got in a fight with actually told on me in court, so they didn't get in trouble. And so when their parents came to pick them up, because they live in Fredericksburg, I asked for a ride home, and one of the dude's stepdad said, "Yeah, man, we really got to get this mini fridge back, so there's not enough space for you." I cried all day because I was like, "Damn, I'm not even worth a mini fridge space." But nah, so I was out there for 2 years, on probation, really just living reckless, maximum recklessness you could think of. But I'm driving, no license, doing what I do at that time. And so now, fast forward, I had a little altercation in Wise. So, well, my friend actually had an altercation in Wise. So I was like, well, I don't need to go back. So I pulled up to Harrisonburg, Virginia, with one of my close friends at the time. He was staying there with his brother. So I went there for the weekend and ended up just staying. I was like, well, they're like really close friends. So I used to live with them a little bit. And so when I went there and told them what I was going through, uh, my friend's brother was like, man, you could just stay here for real. Like, because, he already knows me, he knows how I am. I'm not a lazy person. I'm going to do whatever it takes. So I ended up staying in Harrisonburg for 3 years, but I still, like, wasn't there mentally. I wasn't thinking positive still. I was out of Wise, so that was good. But, you know, I just got off probation for that assault charge. And now I am in Harrisonburg, Virginia. I only had with me a couple, like a bag of clothes, and 4 grand and some tree. And so, first couple weeks out there, I was trying to get back on my shit for real. And so I ended up giving this dude like 2,500. I said he lived in L.A. Bro ran off on me. So and his name is Connor. He's still out here. I forgive you, Connor, but I'll never forget. And so after that, it took me to a real low point, and I was like, okay, I need my get back. And so, that led me down a different path, and so I ended up getting the house in Harrisonburg raided because basically they thought I was doing something, and they hit me with a felony conspiracy charge because when they raided the crib, they couldn't find anything but a scale. So, I hired a lawyer, got the first offender status, but like when that all went down, when I got arrested and took into jail, they let me go the next day after they processed me, did fingerprints and stuff. I literally sprinted back to my apartment and I said, I'm changing my life around right now because I'm not about to be in jail for the rest of my life. Even though my charges weren't, rest of life charges, but it was definitely year charges. Felonies, nothing to play with, especially conspiracy. And so I ran back to the apartment, and a couple days later, I looked at my boy and I was like, "Yo, we're doing vision boards tonight." It was either his idea or my idea. I was like, "We're doing vision boards tonight." We both got a board from Walmart and we wrote out our goals for the next 5 years. I had Natty Fit on there. I had a roofing company on there. Positive vibes only. Like that was the main thing. I was like, I need to switch my headspace up. I've been positive my whole life until I lost my scholarship, really. And so the vision boards went down, and literally, that's truly what changed my life around. It's I took the negative energy that I just had balled up, all this negative energy, and I was like, I need to convert this to positive energy. So what can I do that's positive? I can invest time into myself. I can educate myself. So after we did the vision boards, I immediately started Team Natural Fit Instagram. I made a Team Natural Fit Gmail, and I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do, but I knew I needed to be in the fitness world and I needed to be in the motivational world because that's what I grew up doing. I grew up playing all the time, and my dad is a great motivational speaker, and so is my mom. So it's just naturally in me to do that. And so at this time, now it's 2015, so I moved back to Fredericksburg because I feel like I'm ready. And but the biggest thing I was telling myself is like, I got nieces and nephews. I need them to look up to me. I need to be a role model. So I went back with the sole intention of being a role model and just doing the right thing. Moved back home, still like on some BS, but got it together. Ended up, shout out to one of my friends, not my friend anymore, but he took me to a bar, and basically at the bar we were playing pool, hit it off with all the guys there, and beating everybody in pool. So they pretty much said, "Come to the office, man. You hired." I was like, "Word on Monday? All right, bet." So I went to the office on Monday. The owner was like, "Yeah, Mikey, you have great eye contact. I see a lot of potential, but can you go to Texas tomorrow?" I was like, "What? Texas?" And I went like, "Yeah, I can go," because in my head I'm not doing anything at the time. So I was like, "Yeah, I can go." Went down there. We drove down to Texas, and that's where I learned roofing sales, door-to-door sales. and I killed it out there. I'm like, I'm in a different state, and I get to make money. Yeah, right. Turn up. So, did that, and after that month or 2 months in Texas, I knew that roofing sales was going to be my path to the pros, because I was always thought I was going to be in the pros, but now I'm just in a different professional field. And so, I took the bull by the horns. I really went really hard. If anybody remembers around that time, I mean, I was working 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. every day for 4 years, driving back and forth from Bowie, Maryland, Manassas, all over Virginia. And I took the time to do what it takes. I took the time to educate myself. I got my adjuster license while I'm working full time for a roofing company, just so I can learn what the insurance company and how they operate. If I'm about to be out here busting my ass every day trying to get the insurance company to see what I see, I need to know how they even do things. So got that, and that kind of took my game to another level. And so, at this point, I wanted to start my own business because I'm like, all right, I've consistently sold $1 million every year. I'm not about to keep selling $1 million for somebody and not seeing that true profit. And that's just my belief in myself that I've always had. I have Godfidence. It's true. And if you don't understand it, you will never understand it. But my faith is so strong that I know I can do whatever I want to do. Just got to put my mind to it. And so, why I'm telling you this testimonial is that it doesn't matter where you're at in your life right now. You can, you have the power to change it. You have the power to say, hey, today, I'm not going to do that anymore. And guess what? God is going to be there for you because He doesn't care about what you did in the past. He just cares when you come to Him. When you come to Him, you're good. And that's what I want to get at, man. So, like, I see some guys they're still struggling with court and, trying to do different lifestyles. And it's like, bro, if you got a certain level of intellect, nah, bro, you really need to be getting this real money for real because it's out there. And like, I thought I was making real money when I was, doing other things, and it's not real money. You can't buy houses with it. You can't do anything with it. You got to set yourself up for success. So this is just my little testimonial, and I'm still learning. I'm still growing every day. I'm still making mistakes. I just got a drunk in public. So I'm trying to work on my aggression, trying to work on my drinking, and it all takes time. So don't beat yourself up. Stay true to you. Let's go. God bless. Love y'all, man.